Somebody stole what?
My bottle.
Oh, somebody stole your bottle. All right, we live.
Hey.
We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead. We got to go on our phones and let's turn it down so that we can see everything. Hope everybody is fine today. We're back. I know we got people here, and it's going to be a great time. So we'd like to ask you to do us a favor. Ask you to do us a favor if you share the page right now, because we are definitely live and we're going to have a great time. So big shout out to everybody. It's a blessing to see y'all on the other side.
What's up?
And if you're new to the Shed G and Friends podcast, my name is Shed G.
I'm Alberta the Exception.
And I'm Preston, Mr. Impact Johnson.
Welcome back, y'all. Y'all make some noise. Welcome back. We are back. What up, Bianca?
Bianca.
So we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we just asked you to share the page and do different things. And thank you so much for being here. We just got to check the volume to make sure. Ooh, we live in this thing. We is in there. So we're gonna have a good time, ladies and gentlemen. We have so much stuff, but we're gonna start with Preston all the way down to my left. How was your summer, brother?
Man, summer was fantabulous, man. We was in them streets, shit.
Yeah, we
We
was
was
in
them streets. Me and the best part of my life, we was in them streets, man. We went from Mexico, you know what I'm saying? We was in Mexico.
Okay.
We traveled a bunch of folks, seen a bunch of people, man. Even dropped my son off at school. He's at school now, Rio Grande. Yeah. And had opportunity just to enjoy life in the world of COVID. You know what I mean? So but we made it though. We made it though.
Still
We
here.
made it.
We
Still here. You still standing. You still
in
here.
this piece, son.
Right. We're still here, so we're having a great time. And I'm gonna just tag some people on here just to see. Said it was interrupted just a little bit. We're gonna see what's going on. But we're glad that you are here. And we're getting it moving. So what did you got? What did you have going on? What did you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I had a lot of comedy. I did a lot of comedy this summer. Football. We won the national championship. Yeah, Texas Elite
They
Spartans.
won.
You know what I
Got that
mean?
chip.
In the ship. You know what I mean? We beat San Diego. We did that. So,
Won him in the game.
So that was my boys was in the stands, supporting, so that was great. But I got about 2 weeks later, you know what I'm saying, one of our coaches passed away, so I got a shout out to show love to Billy Hughes, man. That was tough.
We saw
but
Billy.
Billy,
Billy,
so
man.
but yeah, much love, and gotta say his phrase was "you damn right," you know what I mean? So you damn right for him, So but yeah, everything's been lovely. I just came back from Chicago.
Okay,
for my
Chi-Town?
birthday. Yeah.
I know that place a little bit.
Knew it a little bit.
A little
It was nice, man. Chicago showed love, man. I appreciate that, So shout out to my new Chi-Town fam, and just like been doing stuff around DFW comedy, been popping.
And happy birthday.
Yeah, hey, happy birthday to you.
Right, happy birthday to you. Yeah, somebody,
Team Virgo,
somebody got birthday in the building.
Yeah,
That's
Saturday was my birthday.
All right, what's up, Crystal Whitaker? She on there. Lasagna Johnson said,
Crystal.
welcome back. Thank you so much. Now, before we move on and we talk about some good things, we got a lot of good stuff. We're going to talk about Kanye West versus Drake. We also going to talk about Michael K. Williams, Omar, as everyone was saying. Everybody know him as Omar. We're going to talk about school. We're going to talk about a company that is charging the unvaccinated employees $200 a month until they get vaccinated. Yeah.
What?
Pet peeves, relationship. So this is going to be a great, great hour. What's going on, MJ Moody? We're going to do our thing. He said, boo.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, he said, boo to the Virgos.
I thought it was good, MJ.
Right.
Golly.
Yeah, it's
Don't
all
worry,
right.
but what's doing with them Scorpios, though?
Right.
Anyway, that's next month. My fault.
But let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Yep.
We went to your game.
Yeah.
And when I tell you,
Well,
that was, if you never went to a female football, I'm talking about they hit everything. When I was there, I got there a little bit after Preston, and when that girl threw that football, Preston, what I said, oh.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. Hey, Texas Elite Spartans, y'all go follow our page, man.
Yeah,
Texas
but I'm gonna
Elite
let you know this
women's
right
football.
now. If you never went, How can I say this?
Just say it the right way, shit.
Say it the right way.
Say it the right way, shit.
You got some players.
Keep going.
That that got some backside.
Yeah, they showed.
Praise God, and they was lookable. It was all right. We was looking.
Wow.
I'm not saying anybody this was, but they was cuffed. I mean, I'm talking like, man, there was somebody. We was like, ooh. Well, not him. He married, but
he said it on the inside, maybe. No,
but a little bit.
but let me tell y'all, I was looking.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. Then she took her helmet off.
Don't do my people like that,
and
dog.
I felt gay as hell. She had the same haircut as me. She was tatted on the neck.
Like
wow.
I said no.
Yeah, hey, man, them my peoples.
Yeah, man, but I was like, and they was playing, they was hitting. But they gotta know they got some backside on them.
Yeah.
I know, especially
I
the
be
football
telling them
fans.
too. I be telling them too. Hey, you got some ass on you. You got a little ass in me.
Right.
I'm trying to work
anything
it out,
else, praise God.
Anything
else.
No, you got booty.
If anything else, boy, you gonna have fun at that game. I'm talking, but I don't know how that one little lady, the one lady, with her eyelashes, praise God. Remember her eyelashes?
They were long.
She had them eyelashes long
They were
over
long.
that helmet.
They were. Yeah,
they were.
The ones that wear lashes, even under their helmets. You know what I'm saying? They lashes, mascara, makeup, whatever. If that's what they do, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And they still ball out.
And they ball out.
Yeah.
Ball out.
And then big shout out to the lady that was doing the
MCing.
The MCing.
Oh,
yeah.
Keisha Bradley. Shout out K Brad. Yeah, K
Brad. I was even telling Preston, I was like, man, I might come out here a little bit, bring some
come
of my
through, man.
expertise in
come
here.
on right there.
You know,
Bring some of my
She
expertise.
She did that thing, but let's not escape the halftime show. So we're at a Super Bowl.
Okay.
I believe it's the Texas Elite. Is that
Texas
what
Elite?
And they're playing
Super Bowl. What up,
the
Pam?
Super Bowl. Big game.
Yeah.
Huge stadium.
The 9 Cup
UNT.
championship.
It was
Shout
a
out
nice
to
stadium.
UNT.
Yep.
Yeah.
And everybody knows every time we go to a football game, we look for what? The halftime show. So when they introduced the halftime festivities, there were I was looking for a band. I was looking for a marching band. I was looking for the whole nine. And the Three Amigos came out. So here's the thing.
Shut up. I didn't even see
One, I believe, was from a trailer park. Two, I believe, changed my brakes last week. And three, I promised you, I handed him $2.27 off 360.
I'm not saying.
I don't know where.
Not 360.
Y'all get off 360. I gave him $2.35. I don't know where y'all get y'all halftime.
I ain't even see the show.
Part-time.
I'm not gonna do
No
that.
time entertainment. But
we gonna do better.
Butter
next
year
year.
Butter and they thought they was jamming.
Hey.
Now I don't know what meth that was, but I might want to try a little bit myself.
We gonna get my cousin's band.
Man, please do, Birdie.
Speaking of jamming, Kanye West and Drake.
Well,
have y'all heard both albums?
Yes, we have. I've heard it.
Okay, what are your views? And listeners, please share the page now because we're about to get into it. We're just doing an introduction. Let's talk about Kanye West versus Drake.
Okay, so here's the deal, Shed G. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm an old school cat, but I got good listening skills.
When
I heard Kanye West, he goes by the name of what? Ye. And he wants to change his name to Donda, which is his mama.
Right.
When I heard the music,
right.
First of all, let's do some backstory.
I'm sorry.
Backstory. He removed every single artist that was originally on there off the album. Drake. Jake, I mean, Ye off. Hove off. He removed. He took them off and replaced them.
Yeah, but no, Hove was on one of them.
He was on Drake.
But he wasn't.
No, he was on Kanye.
He was on Kanye, but he did remove him off one of the songs. And it sounded like he was going to concert at a funeral. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed.
I'm not gonna lie.
I wasn't impressed. Was you impressed with?
No, sir. Because I tried to listen to it. Now I'm used to. We be in the gym.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to Kanye at the gym, like, let's go.
Right.
Let's get it.
Right.
Everything. I was waiting for the beat drop.
Every
song.
It was trash.
Never did.
Like,
I was so disappointed.
It was hot.
Yeah,
it
was. I mean, I couldn't get into it. I mean, it sounded like some gospel music. You know what I mean? Some hip hop, gospel. Because talking about God. But I'm like, man, I go to church. Praise God, but
And
I
maybe
just
jamming
want
more
this
than that.
trap right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, this is Ye, right?
Right.
And he was
Hey, Pamela.
okay. So, but Drake though, and again, not hating on the comedian, on the Canadian. I thought it was alright. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like the authentic Drake that I'm used to. Like,
You know, people grow and they
You know what I'm
change their
saying?
style and stuff like that.
but why?
you know?
But why, Bernie? Why?
You can't
Why two
have the same
superstars
album all the time.
came out with subpar?
MJ said
What
after
MJ
listening to Kanye West 6 times, I like.
Only 6.
But if you listen to Drake after midnight, your navel gets pierced.
Ah!
Hey, don't do this. Don't do this, man. Don't do this.
Like that,
Don't do that, MJ.
Dang.
Don't do that. That's like so. Now let's talk about Drake.
Well,
Okay.
Drake, to me, I love Drake's album. It's not because I'm light skinned. Everybody always think I'm light skinned or whatever. Matter of fact, let's talk about how Kanye on there. I mean, Jay-Z.
yeah.
Jay-Z's on.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye.
Yeah.
And if you listen to his verse on Kanye, he was just like, well, let me do some poetry or something with the, you know what I mean? But when you listen to him on Drake's.
Yeah, he went in. He was feeling something.
But
he had to get
we
something off
gonna
his chest
ignore
right
the
then.
elephant in the room. You know, there's beef between Jay-Z and Kanye.
But they squashed it.
No, well, did it tell on that song? Was it squashed based off the lyric?
Well, I think they did squash it a little bit. But let's talk about Drake's. Drake's went in with way little promo as Kanye West rented out the Mercedes-Benz Stadium,
and then
listening, slept in there, and the Bears, and he did
paid
so
like
much.
$1 million a day.
He did so much stuff.
While he was living there. Yeah,
Sure did. But then he was number one, right? When he came out, he was number one.
Right.
Then Drake came out. Now they saying Drake is going to double him.
Oops.
I mean, you heard the song.
Downloaded it.
Yeah. I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
So here's my take, right? And I'm not trying to be biased in any way. I'm from Chicago. We know who's from Chicago, right? Kanye West. He was there, right? At the end of the day, I got mad respect for him, right? He went to Chicago State, dropped out. That's where he dropped his first album, high school, college dropout. He had the whole spiel with the clothing, which is booming, by the way.
Right.
I think he was trying to make some sort of political statement in his music and his album. I don't think he put forth his best effort. I mean, because you listen to some of the music and the songs, and I'm like, me, MJ, I mean, I appreciate your opinion, but at the end of the day, I don't think he was really trying to do music. I think he was trying to do something from a political standpoint. And unfortunately, that's how it came across, right? Are you going to cut them on at a party on Saturday at the beach? No, I can't do it, pimp. But if I was on that meth, then I'm cutting on, yeah. Okay. But in my opinion, I just think he wasn't really trying to reach the audience. I think he was really trying to.
But you know what?
I don't know.
I think he's a genius because I think that he's going to wait to drop all of the tracks with with the collabs with everybody. Then that's gonna really because it's like he's playing a dark skin move right now. Where he said, "I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna let the little light skin dude drop, and then I'm about to drop because there was they drug Andre 3000 and him and Drake supposed to have beef or whatever.
I saw that.
So then they put Andre in there.
Right.
So Andre in the middle of the beef. Andre like, nah, because Drake released a little track like Life of the Party.
Yeah.
But Andre was like, well, no, I thought it was a tribute to his mom. I didn't know that he didn't want it. I thought it was a clean album. But the song is better. Kanye flipped and it was like a diss track.
He put his diss on there after he got Dre's verse back.
Right.
That's crazy.
So it's like, that's the funniest thing. It's like, and I've seen a lot of artists be like, man, I didn't know there was beef between us until I remember when the Game had beef with somebody. It's like you go drop your verse, then it comes out. But trust you me, I really think that
you saying he got something.
Yeah, he's gonna drop.
He got something planned.
In like 2 weeks, he's gonna drop all the music.
We gonna see.
So is he gonna overtake Drake?
Yeah,
you 100%.
I think
you 100% positive.
I think he would. So like, if Kanye drops his collabos, he's gonna. Because from what I heard, they're fire. You know what I mean?
We're gonna see. So, but I just don't understand how he would drop some trash first. You know what I mean? Like, not even he ain't had no hits on there. He had one hit.
I mean,
maybe for church.
Have you listened to it?
No,
I promise you.
You ain't missing
I just want to go sit on the toilet. Hey, shout out to my girl Z. She said, "Greatness doesn't need all that noise and promo. The music speaks for itself." AKA, I'm referring to Drake as the greatness. You heard what she said.
Man.
Come on, she started with that statement. Shout out Z. And I'm just saying, I ain't no huge fan of Drake. I'm a fan of Kanye, what he doing. But bro, real talk, give me something I can with.
Okay.
Something.
Dude, that you could what? Okay.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
you want to work out, you want to get hype.
Right, man.
Yeah.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring to you some sad news. If you don't already know, I'm not messing with him today. If you don't already know, Michael K. Williams was found dead.
Yeah.
Who starred as Omar Little in HBO's The Wire, was found dead in his Brooklyn apartment yesterday afternoon. Police sources told the New York Post that the 54-year-old was reportedly found face down and unconscious with what appeared to be a heroin.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry.
Oh, what?
What he died?
I don't like saying nothing drugs.
Nah, he died.
I don't like saying nothing
It
drugs.
sound like he died a hero.
I don't like saying that. This is death. Don't talk about it.
I'm not
On
talking
the
about his
kitchen
death.
table.
I'm not talking about his death.
On the
He
kitchen
wasn't a
table.
hero.
Don't say
shit.
that. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. So what he
Shit.
don't
Shit.
do it.
He didn't
Don't
die as
do
a
it.
hero.
Don't do it. So man, look, I can't even do the story no more. Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace,
Hey,
bro.
Rest
shout
in
out.
peace. Let's get
Omar.
birthday shout outs. Nah. Easy E birthday is today if he was still alive. He was born in 1964.
57.
1964. Now it's 19. He died in 1995. Would you say he'd have been 57 today?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. General G.A. You remember him, Austin,
Right, Pamela.
member of Another Bad Creation. He would have been, he's 43 today.
Oh, wow.
Well, don't kill him.
Everybody did.
He got a hero in. He got a hero
Should
in
have
it.
Shane Mosley. He would have been. No.
He died of a heroin overdose.
He died of a hearing.
A heroin overdose.
Hero in. Yeah.
Sugar Shane Mosley is 50-year-old today. And your favorite singer, Spectacular from Pretty Ricky.
Oh,
Oh, my favorite singer. No,
Don't tell everybody.
He's 35.
But don't
He's
tell
too young
nobody.
for me. He's too, I
Too
like
young.
the cats.
But just to let y'all know, man, also an amazing woman who I had the honor of performing with a couple of times, Leslie Jones. She's 54. I didn't know she was 54.
Oh, wow.
I didn't
that's
know
what's
she was that
up.
old.
Happy birthday, Leslie.
But
Wow.
I thought she was like my age, late 40s, whatever. But I didn't know she was 54.
I bet she's single.
Yeah, I bet she is too. We moving on. We moving on. Share the page, y'all. This is where it's about to get real.
She might got something going. You know what I mean?
I'm not messing with y'all, man.
might.
I'm not messing with y'all. I'm not messing with you. I don't know what's going on with our broadcast.
man.
Is it black on y'all end?
Definitely
Definitely black on. Oh, you good? Okay.
hit refresh on
All right, there it is.
you are.
We good.
I'm not messing with y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about pet peeves. Okay, what are some of y'all pet peeves that you know?
Man, don't tell me that I did something and I know that I didn't do it. Don't accuse me of nothing. That's a pet peeve of mine.
Hey, Lacey. Hey, Lacey.
Hey,
What up, Lacey?
What up? Hey, there you go.
Hey.
There's James Tennyson.
You old
So let's
late
talk
40s.
about
What
pet
up,
peeves.
Jay?
What up,
Pet
Jay?
peeves. What are some
See my
pet
boy
peeves, y'all?
yesterday.
Like what a pet peeve of mine, and give us y'all comment. Let us know some
Yeah,
pet
what's your
peeves.
pet peeve?
A pet peeve of mine is a loud woman.
Ooh,
A loud, talking
right,
loud
though.
woman. That is a pet peeve of mine.
I don't like loud women either.
Right.
I mean, I don't like women, but I don't.
Yeah, my boy, he said ugly feet.
Ooh.
But first of all, that's disgusting.
But he right. You can't have that.
I have a problem with folk at a party and there's one ice bucket and you take your fingers
Nah, man, don't put your hand
into
in
the
ice.
ice bucket.
Come on, man. You use the cup
and you
to scoop
put
that
it in
thing.
your cup. Like I'm behind you and COVID ain't prevalent.
Yeah.
That is one of the biggest pet peeves.
You know what? You right.
I don't care if I'm feeling dum. I always remember and I see that person with their fingers in the ice bucket.
Yeah, nah,
Hey,
for real.
Robert Robertson said,
Hey, Robert.
pet peeve is women
Hey,
thinking
Greedy.
they're the only one that should be catered to.
Oops. No, you know what?
I
like
Beyonce
Ro-
made a song.
Thank you,
know what I'm
Robert.
saying? I'm
That's
with that.
good.
Nah,
Thank you,
that's
Robert.
good.
That's good.
Appreciate you.
no,
Double
that's
out
good.
superstar.
The dude should definitely be taken care of. Y'all deserve that.
I mean,
Another
every now
pet
and
peeve.
again.
Y'all deserve
Another
that.
pet peeve: chewing with your mouth open.
Oh man. Oh, you know what I don't like?
What?
Don't be all in my ear, licking my licking my ear. Be like,
You know what I don't like?
do that, dog. That's
Don't do
gross.
that.
When you
That's not
laugh,
sexy.
When you laugh, why you got to lean all on me?
Right? No.
I hate people.
No. You know what I don't like? Why you gotta hit me all the time?
Who does that?
right now because I be laying on it.
No, you do all right.
I'm
But
okay.
okay. On me, man.
All right.
So K said a crooked wig on them lace fronts.
No, for real.
You know what else I don't like?
High breath right
I
in
don't
your
like,
nose.
but you know I don't like
What?
is when they would like if you at the house with some of your cousin or whoever, they drink up your good stuff and replace it with something. Like I remember I had some orange juice, Tropicana orange juice. My cousin drunk it.
You got you some
And
great
then
value.
got me some goddamn Morning Glory. Who the hell drink Morning Glory orange juice?
I'm just curious. Where do you get Morning Glory?
Morning Glory.
Apparently,
That Kroger brand?
that
orange juice.
It got to be
Right,
Star.
but that's what I'm saying. So it's like where pet peeves. Give us some of your pet peeves. That is some of the things that you will, you don't understand, but it's like something that will irk the hell out of you. Yeah. Pet peeves.
No, for real.
Right. And while y'all thinking of pet peeves, let's talk about. He said Walmart.
That's where you got it from.
Let's talk about this, man. I don't know people in Virginia. We've been talking. So during the Black Lives Matter movement and everything, everybody's like, well, if you're gonna get rid of racism and get rid of different things, so they've been tearing down. What's so funny? What's so funny, man? That's a pet peeve of mine. You wanna know what a pet peeve of mine is?
Look, my bad, man.
Not that. A pet peeve of mine is when you start a sentence or start to tell me something and you don't finish.
And you say, never mind. Don't even worry about it.
Bro.
Tell me, please.
I cannot stand
Why you bring
that.
it up for? I don't like that.
I can't stand that.
I
But
don't
let's talk about this. Robert E. Lee, they're removing his statue in Richmond, Virginia.
I mean, it took long enough.
Right. What is so funny?
Oh no.
It's the cup, dog.
That's that solo.
So what they're doing, that 21-foot statue of the Confederate General Robert E. Lee in Richmond, Virginia, will be removed on Wednesday, state officials said on Monday. And the Virginia's largest monument to the Confederate insurrection will come down this week. And it says the statue officials said on Monday as that's what it's going to be. It's been up for 130 years. You want to know a statue I think need to come down?
What's
Tell
that?
me.
What's the one going over there that scared the hell out of me driving to Houston?
Oh, you talking about Sam Houston?
Boy, that thing. Boy, that thing. Have you ever drove through? Have you ever drove at night?
Yo. For real.
Y'all know the
Not
history
real.
of Sam Houston, right?
Oh, I know you know.
Oh my God!
I don't.
Y'all never
I try to stay
drove
away
through there at night, and that thing, as soon as you go, and that thing just pop up, and it's like at night he got on all white.
He be popping up.
Yeah, he pop up.
Hey, he just didn't have his hood on.
Right, for
Is that what he was
real.
missing?
We know
real.
the history of Sam Houston,
Hey.
right? In the Battle of the Alamo. Because you do know we are in
Yeah,
actually
family.
Mexico. So let's just be honest. This whole state is Mexico. So when you fly to Cabo, you just stay in the state. So Mr. Sam Houston was part of the ambush to actually take out and take over the state of Texas.
Really?
That's what Mr. Sam Houston was. So they put
that's why
that
they
gigantic 2,000-foot statue
Yes.
about 15 feet off the highway.
Right off of the highway.
And if you
Right
go at
off the
night-
highway.
And you go
And
at night,
it's
all you
scared-
see is face.
Yeah.
It scared the living hell out of me.
So you ever in San Antonio, go to the tour of the Battle of the Alamo, and it gives you all the history of who Mr. Sam Houston was.
Right, and
So,
that
man, it's crazy, yo.
that's crazy. I couldn't believe I said so. They tearing that down. So they're doing different things for the BLM. What is so funny, yo?
Hey, I don't know what's in Berta drink,
I
but
don't know
here's
what
the
he's
thing.
drinking.
I think BLM was a big little man.
Hey,
here's the thing.
This is our first time back.
I don't
In
know why
over
it's
3-4
funny.
months.
But
I don't know why it's
question.
funny when you serious. Like it's so.
What does
Yeah.
tearing down the statue
Can't handle it.
about
I'm
them?
gonna do better.
I mean, really, at the end of the day, they've been taking down Robert E. Lee's for the last.
And they still ain't put Harriet Tubman on the twin. Where she at?
What happened to that?
Where she at?
What happened to that?
Where she at?
What happened to that?
Where she at?
What happened to that? What happened to that?
Apparently, she's still on the Underground Railroad.
Apparently.
Clearly.
Hey, some Mr. F said another pet peeve is a woman with an. I don't know if we
Nappy
can say.
dugout. Wow.
Oh!
Nappy don't make you
First of
happy.
all,
Come on,
nappy-
Kay. Hey,
The nappy don't make
come on,
you happy.
Kay. So that's my dude, man. When I tell you,
What's up, Kay?
he's man, he does amazing, great stuff, man. He was the leader of the Court DJs. Man, he done a whole bunch of great things. right? But he's one of the realest, one of the best. He can get you on anything. Move. I mean, his mind. Like you remember how we be talking about mind just always going. But I'm gonna tell you, boy, that sometimes that's foreplay. That's role playing. You could be in the 70s.
Well, I got one question though.
What?
Where is Kay meeting these women that got the nappies? I'm just saying
because you gotta understand.
Who carrying nappies in this day and age?
He's an entertainer, and so he may be out there. He be out there. And sometimes you gotta do an old school concert. He'll throw them old school concerts.
Well,
and then walk up to you and be like,
choking on that. Choking on wow. Bring it up, huh? Okay.
So ladies, now let's talk about
trim something. Trim your dugout, ladies. Gosh.
So let's talk about this. Everybody's talking about being vaccinated and unvaccinated. Right. Being vaccinated, being unvaccinated. You know, people are having a whole bunch of discussions and even some arguments amongst family members and friends and coworkers. But there's a company that is charging their coworkers or their employees, if you're unvaccinated, $200 a month. $200 a month. $200 a month if you're unvaccinated. They're charging you that. Right. And the company is Delta Airlines. Now, you can say that they got a valid point because Delta Airlines is interacting with everybody. Traveling and everything. But I just think it's wrong to make it a law, like it's a company. That's true. A company thing to be like, well, you gotta have. That's like saying, well, no, it's not like saying that. It's for the betterment of the health that they feel for this country.
So I could understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, I can understand where people have a right to choose whether they get vaccinated or not. Now. You're putting your coworkers at risk, you know what I mean? And other people, because you're coming in contact with a lot of people, at risk if you don't get vaccinated. So I could kind of both sides of it. So, but $200?
Yeah, they charge you $200. Wow. And you got to understand that that's the thing about working, like when you're working at an airlines and you're working at a public place. They're like, that's what they're saying. They're like, hey, if you're working with public people, you have to get vaccinated for your job. And I think they're doing that to push the motive to get vaccinated.
Shit, here's my thing. Here's why this.
I got some stock in Pfizer, so if anybody,
yeah, I do too. Well, actually, I bought some Johnson Johnson.
Hey, listen.
Shit, here's my thing.
Go and get that Pfizer.
And I'm not arguing because I might get cussed out after this, and I don't mind. I've been cussed out before. You are volunteering to work for a job. Is it me? Am I
you're right.
So you don't have to go to work.
That's true.
So where does it come where you feel your rights have been violated, or somebody is forcing you to do something where this job is voluntary?
But you got to understand, the world is sensitive right now.
I get that, but you don't have to go to work.
Right. You don't have to go to work.
But somebody's saying that they can say, well, you are violating my rights of so-and-so amendment to but
they can find another job.
Find a job.
Exactly. But some people will try to fight they would try to fight it hands down.
But that's what I'm saying is that's why we live in a capitalistic society. It gives you the opportunity to either work for somebody or start your own business. If you don't want to follow the rules, then don't. Everybody knows what the vaccine's for. The vaccine has nothing to do with curing COVID, has nothing to do with people being healthy. It's about stopping that money. Why did you think they passed all that legislation in Texas? And you won't get to that. I don't know if that's on the subject, but I got some words about this legislation been passed with the abortion as well as that new voter registration. So I don't know if we're getting there, but I'm gonna give you my opinion. I'm back to you, shit.
Give me your opinion now. You brought it up.
Why I know what's on the list. I don't know what's on the list.
Go ahead.
First thing,
you just said it.
The reason for the abortion law that was passed over the last 3 to 5 years, there has been a slowdown and then increase of the workforce. Right? Population growth have actually been stagnated over the last 3 to 5 years. What's taking place is there's a lack of labor force being created when people given their right to be able to not have kids. The generation behind us has not decided to have children anymore. They're done with having children. So the problem is when you don't have people being birthed or born, you're not creating a labor force to follow up generations to come. So they're going to force you guys now, take away abortion, allowing you not to go ahead and get rid of the child so they can create another labor force to come. That's the reason why they passed that legislation in Texas. I'm telling you flat out. They don't have, because right now, think about it. What's the biggest issue that's going on right now? It has nothing to do with the fact that people are not working. People are not showing up to work anymore. Right? They're not working anymore. There is tons of vacancies and people being openings for jobs right now because nobody wants to work. So what they decided here in Texas, we're going to start the game. We're going to take away the abortion right, force you to have these children so we can create another labor.
Well, next is birth control. They're taking away.
Well, absolutely. I'm trying to tell you what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they already know. And not only that, dog, but the fact that the white population is becoming a minority.
Absolutely.
And they're trying to stop that as well. Like, that's a big part of them removing the abortions because they trying to that. You know what I mean? They're like,
they're trying to set a
we are already depleting.
You better believe it.
So why are we're not going to allow that, to happen. But check this out. People just going to go to Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, like,
they'll go to Wisconsin.
You don't go to Oklahoma, Kansas City. You know what I mean? We go, what?
Iowa.
Like, that's it. That's all people going to do is just go to other states and have an abortion. It's what they're going to force people to do.
Have you heard about Portland? Portland put a legislation out there that they're going to put a travel ban to Texas until they change their laws. So you won't be able to fly into Portland or fly out of Portland to Texas until they change their laws.
How they gonna just do all of us like that whenever we not even for it?
Well, but I think if you travel, you got to have vaccination. I think so it's like you got to show the actual proof to the vaccination because that's what a lot of people are trying to. That's not just Portland. They're talking about doing that in a lot of places. Is that you have to show vaccination.
I'm vaccinated. So
but I'm just saying, there's people who saying I ain't gonna get.
They just gonna drive. You're gonna drive a long way. You know what I'm saying? If you're going from Texas to Portland, that's a long.
But you make a valid point. Right now, the minority is due to change in 2031. This is 2021. Bro, that's 10 years.
10 years.
And so everything you're seeing is based off a reaction because they've never been in this position before. And unfortunately, they can't control it.
Exactly.
Right? So they're going to put whatever they can to put the legislation in play with the voter registration, which is whack, the abortion, which is whack. I mean, and then the gun one is hilarious to me. The fact that anybody can walk around over 18 without being trained to carry without a conceal. I mean, that blows me away.
That goes to the same point of them being the minority, and they're trying to not be the minority, so they're letting everybody have guns. You over 18, we don't care. You know what I'm saying? Black people love guns. Y'all gonna kill each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what they counting on.
That is the reason why they put them in the. That's the reason why they put it in the neighborhoods.
That's why they do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just further their agenda. You know what I'm saying with that. So it's a scare tactic. You know what I mean? It's like it's them. That's their reaction out of fear. You know what I'm saying? That they will no longer be, you know what I'm saying, that they're going to be a minority and that's not something that they want to be. And it's happening because you got the mixed races, you know what I mean? So, hey, if we kill him off, you know what I'm saying, he can't mate with our granddaughters or daughters, you know what I mean?
It's so much stuff. And like we can talk about this all day and get into it.
We ain't sponsored by that.
Right. We ain't sponsored. We ain't sponsored by nothing. But I mean, we can talk about it all day, but we just need to have that narrative. There's different things we need to do as a community is educate.
Yes.
That's the one thing we're not doing. We're not educating our youth, or even on social media and different things, but there are programs to educate the youth and educate yourself.
Yeah.
Like James Tennyson.
Hey, you talking about Big Game? The homie, I saw him yesterday. What's up?
What's up,
James Tennyson with Tennyson Financial. It's like, and I've seen it where they will educate, and this kid, we talking about credit, and told the credit, hey, what is good credit? What is this? What is that? And the mom got mad and came back up, was like, why I'm at my son gonna tell me I don't got good credit. I need to step my game up.
Well, you need to
step your game up.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? And that's one thing. Like, what's one thing that us, and I was guilty at a point in time where you didn't want to go to your friend who was a realtor. You didn't want to go to your friend who did different things so they'll see your credit, or they'll see your financial situation to help better yourself. So you rather go to a stranger than go to somebody or a friend to be able to help you. You know what I mean?
Crazy. Crazy.
And it's like that's the one thing that we need to do as a society. You know, we
get past
there are things out there that people can help you with. You know, so you have to make the step to be helped, like to get educated on gun laws. Go to the driving range. Go to different places.
Wait. Go to the driving range.
We don't want to go to the driving range.
No. Well, my bad. I'm thinking of golf. I'm sorry. Go to the gun range. My bad.
I mean,
gun range, not the driving range. That's not gonna help you.
Go to the gun range. So like if your kids, or you be like, look, we're going to carry guns. At least take them to show them how to do it.
Right.
You know, the proper way of cleaning the gun, the proper way of cleaning the gun.
Going to James Tennyson is what we doing.
Right.
Me and my
well,
kids.
his understanding is again, the law was put in play to put that divide. Right, from the have to have-nots. I mean, that legislation regarding the guns thing is the funniest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Right,
I'm gonna be strapped.
Because at the end of the day, they know that if we can find, what you say?
I said I'm gonna be strapped.
I'm gonna be strapped.
Oh yeah, you gotta have.
You gotta be strapped.
I got that.
Y'all can do whatever. I'll be like, God dog, Harlem Night.
I'll be like bad boy. I'm gonna have that heater and that wife beater. But the goal behind that is, again, they're trying to catch that last piece of the uneducated and the uninformed. But I believe, and they know for a fact, it's too late. Because the information is disseminated at all times. Just like the critical race theory. That is the funniest of it. We are not going to teach racism in our schools because we don't want people to know that what we did to those people. That is the dumbest thing ever. Because access to information is everywhere.
Right. It's in
so
the
for
palm.
you to say that we're not going to teach that, are you crazy? I mean, you gonna remove phones? You gonna move internet?
Right.
Because if you're not gonna remove those two from schools, I think they're just a last ditch effort to say we gave it a shot.
Right.
We did our best.
Right.
We try to pull out the reins, and unfortunately, it's going to fail.
Right. It's just, man, and it's so much, like, that's why I like, when we sit here, because there's some things I learn a lot about too. I mean, I'm not perfect. But it's still cool to be educated by your friends.
You don't shoot guns at the driver.
I was at the driver. I saw. Those of you that know me know that I'm always at the driving range. That's why I'm chocolatey right now. So don't do that.
My bad, dog.
So now let's talk about. I think we got like 30 minutes. Now let's talk about some 20 minutes. We got relationship stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, relationship questions.
Okay.
So my boy K Epps, he's married, beautiful wife. James Tennant. I mean, there's so many people out there and people in relationships and things.
Greedy.
What are some pet peeves in relationships? Like, what are some of the things in relationships that are pet peeves that like we was talking offline, and you were talking about how you made a good statement about anything, 6 months in, you shouldn't worry about a lot of stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
6 months in, you should about anything that the other person is doing, because within those 6 months, they're either going to choose to fall back from the other stuff that they had on before they met you, or they're going to make the decision that, you the one that they want to see what's going on with. You know what I mean? So previous to that, like, you really should just enjoy the moment, enjoy the times that you're sharing with that particular person, and you know what I mean, and just focus on that and not worry about, she ain't answered my text yet. Is she with old boy? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I mean? Just enjoy the time that y'all share together, and either, you know what I'm saying, and then at the 6 month point, by that time, y'all should know. You know what I'm saying? You should know whether this is somebody that you want to, you know what I'm saying, go further with and spend some more time with and get to know, and, or get a little deeper in a relationship with, or not. You're going to fall back, So I think that anything below 6 months, like, it's kind of like fair game.
Now, when do like some people, trying trying to say it without saying it.
Just say
Can't
it.
wait to hear it. You know what I
Just
mean?
say it.
Trying to say it without saying it.
Say it.
So
Much hero.
now in this situation, there may be a man or a woman who is really looking for a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What is some, like, I've seen my homeboy really want a relationship and he goes hard for the wrong girl or just, you know what I mean? And then he'll kind of be jaded and that messes him up for the next person.
Right. We'll see.
You know?
I mean, I feel like you kind of gotta go with what you feel too. You know what I mean? Because you can't give everybody everything, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't deserve, you know what I'm saying, all of you. You know what I'm saying? So and you'll know like by your chemistry, you know what I'm saying, with a person and you know how they respond to you, you know what I'm saying, and vice versa. But, you know, you don't just give your all to everybody fine, you know what I'm saying, or just because you think that they on paper they look good, you know what I'm saying, but that might not be the right person for you. You know what I mean? So I think that chill, you know, relaxing in it, you know what I'm saying, and just like I said, enjoy the time that y'all spend together, and then kind of see where y'all at. You know, if y'all make it to that 6-month period. See where y'all at that point. You know what I mean? And
if y'all make it to the 6-month period, see where you at. Now, I'm waiting on Preston. Preston over there, double Dutch.
Here we go.
You know,
come on, Preston.
You know, I like what you say, bro. And I like you. I think you're one of the most exceptional comedians.
Here we go. There's a butt coming.
What up, Chantel?
But I don't agree. Here's my take. Here's my take.
Right.
You guys both are entertainers, very successful. I saw you on stage, movies, screen, the whole thing. You guys, every single time that you're in front of somebody, are in a position where there's a plethora of individuals who may want to seek to be with you, get to know you, or try to do whatever they can to destroy you. My take is, how do you guys disseminate about who has your best interest in mind, and then at the same time be in a relationship and be able to draw that line? Because I think that, to me, that's a very difficult thing to do. Because here's the thing, and I can be wrong. I'm not successful. I don't know why she put me on the show.
You're so stupid.
How do you know what to do without messing up your followers or your fans or your people who believe and like you, and still at the same time give that same effort to the person that you're in a relationship with?
Shay, you want to take this one?
I don't have fans.
That's a lie.
But so my thing is, I think I have followers who like the same stuff that I like. So like when I do an event,
I don't hear no music because you dancing.
I'm just saying. I just think I have people who follow me and do it, like even go to the show. But sometimes, I'm dumb about that.
Me too.
You know, I'm dumbfounded about that.
I don't know if you like.
I don't know what somebody like, because I went to a black college. I hug now you hug everybody too.
You know I do.
So like we hug everybody. We just show everybody love. We don't really be like, trying to do or whatever.
Exactly.
So when you have a mindset, or you have a what's the word I'm looking for? When you have a motive on a lot of stuff, your followers are not going to follow you a lot more. You know what I mean? Or you're not going to have as many fans as you think you have. Because if you just go with a genuine heart, those are the ones that have the most fans. The people that have motives, you know, that's like even in the world of promotion. If you, the party promoters, they can start with a lot of people. But once you start smashing and all that stuff and doing all that, you lose your following because people are like, you around. Because the word of mouth is everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then the other side of it, you start dealing with people, he's gay. Because you got them strong, you got them strong J women. No man can resist this, you know? And it's just a situation where you just try to be cool, just play it right, and you just, the one thing that I do is I treat everybody the same. I don't care if you're thin, chunky, tall, short, cute, challenge, fine. I treat everybody the same. Yeah. Regardless. And you've been with me.
And you are, but I got a question. It could be wrong. How did each one of y'all meet y'all folks? What environment was that?
Like our
that you current? I mean, if you had a significant in the past, if you met, where did y'all? I'm just be honest. I just want to where.
I met my dude
where
in the past at work.
Griff, what up, boy?
At the grill?
At work, at the job.
Okay.
Because like I like to, if I'm being involved with somebody, I like to watch that person for a while before I make a decision on whether or not I want to deal with them. No, like not like I'm like watching every move. No, not like that, but like I like to watch the way they move. You know what I mean? Like, okay, he nah, he a little too flirtatious. That's what he do with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That ain't some stuff I want to be worried about. You know what I'm saying? But I like to watch a person before, even if it's like somebody just I know on social media, I kind of just
see how they navigate.
You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta see how they move. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not just gonna be involved with anybody. And you know, as far as being somebody that's around a lot of people, I'm like I'm friendly. You know what I mean? I treat everybody the same. You know, but I don't get involved with people because but the type of people that I attract, like if I'm attracted to somebody, like because I try to keep my own vibration up and my own frequency up, I'm just gonna attract people that are on that frequency. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really, I'm not really attracting nobody that's on a lower frequency than me. So if it is somebody, then I still wanna, you know, okay, yeah, I might take your number or I might, you know, connect with you on social media, but I'm still going to watch you because I'm not just going to dive into something that, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to regret later. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, you know what I'm saying, I kind of know better. Okay. You know, so
the last person I dated, I met through a friend, like a mutual friend. And I just think that's how I meet a lot of, like if I date somebody or hang out with somebody, it's through a mutual friend.
So neither one of y'all have ever met nobody through the industry?
Oh, I have.
Through the industry?
Yeah. I have. With, I mean, we didn't date. But
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying.
It wasn't no date.
It wasn't no date.
It was a late night show.
You know, I try not to mess with comedians. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even though like in the past, people that I've dated have been from work. Like I've actually been in a situation where it was like a love triangle. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to
caught up in a real life.
A real life love triangle. But you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be in that position anymore. So especially like where I'm trying to go with comedy. I know I'm being in this game for a long time. I'm not really trying to be involved with nobody in comedy. If I get involved with somebody in comedy, like I'm really feeling them and I'm really seeing that we could have a future together. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta understand, regardless of what job, you never dip your pen in company ink because you know it's always something that happens.
That's new.
Yeah, but you don't put your ink on a pen. You don't put your ink on a pen then.
You ain't got a pen. You know?
You don't put your ink on a pen.
What if you the paper, you know?
But either way, your writing's gonna be on the wall. How about that?
But no, I mean, but you gotta even with that. If I was to mess with somebody in the industry, I'm gonna mess with somebody that is
have something else to lose.
That exactly, and that's not like out there just broadcasting everything that they do. Like if I mess with somebody, ain't nobody.
Oh my God, I hate that.
Until we decide that if we finna take it to another level, then you'll find out. But other than that, you ain't gonna know.
I hate that. Now let me ask you this: people who have, well, you didn't post to me, you didn't put this on social media, you didn't do this. Who is that? Who is this? Who is that? You know what I mean? We got some comedians. We got my boy Griff, or Dwayne, if you want to say it. Griff from really from the West Coast, but I met him in ATL. One of the best,
Griff?
Coolest dude. Man, radio personality. Mary. I mean, the dude, man, he's a good guy, man. And he's a hugger. He's somebody that's a hugger, genuine good guy.
Yeah.
Where he see everybody, hey homie, what's up? Give me love.
And it don't mean nothing.
Right, doesn't mean nothing by it.
It's
you know what I mean? He has a beautiful wife, and you know the whole thing.
Is that what he sounds like?
Right, huh?
Does he sound like
he sound like this, homie. You can catch me every morning on the Eric Campbell morning show, homie.
Campbell.
That's what it is. I'm a Raider fan, man.
So Shay, question for you. Is it okay?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So at the end of the day,
is it okay? Can I
there's a dilemma. And it came up to me. I had a conversation. We was talking with our PM for the business, and the question was how do you interact with other people in the relationship? For example, I may talk to spouses like the wife, but it's strictly on a business thing. How do you comfortably interact with the wife on a business level without trying to get smoke from the husband or spouse? Because I struggle with that.
Wait. So how do you communicate with the spouse? How
can I communicate with the wife?
What up, Cap?
Who may be in a position of influence, which means I may need her or for a particular situation, without getting smoke or jealousy from the spouse. I've ran into that so many times, even from the church, where the wife may have a
it's
business
you find,
interest
dog. It's hard when we find like this.
But the husband's like, oh, hey.
Yeah,
and I've had them approach. I'm like, real talk.
Sometimes.
They've said to me, to my wife, they go, can I text your husband the invoice? I mean, this is for real. How does that work in you guys' world? Because I know people trying to book y'all every single time. And if a cat come up here and say something to you, how's your folks responding to that?
It's the way they do it.
Right.
So you have to be very respectful. Like I was dating my college sweetheart. We had started dating again. You
Oh, make good. She's so sweet. She was so sweet.
So anyway, so but people were very respectful because she was there. A lot of times, like you don't have to announce that you're with somebody. They can tell by how you treat them when they're at the events. They can tell by how they'll see, hey, you all right? And people watch, regardless of what you're doing. They watching you. No matter where you are, you get watched. Yeah. Especially if you're a public figure. No matter where you can go anywhere, out to eat, food. Somebody took a picture of me on Lava Cantina, and you just don't know. Then they'll post it on social media. Look at Shed. You're like,
wow,
I'm here. You know what I mean? And they put the back of your head and just tag you and then share the page. But it's like it's one of those situations where you constantly getting watched. That's the blessing and the curse of being a public figure.
Yet. Anyway,
you know what I mean? Whatever.
Ain't nobody posting no
but
pictures.
That's
Look
the
at Bird
thing,
at
though,
Walmart.
shit, because at the end of the day, you are a public figure, contrary to what you say. Whatever. Which he's the most humble guy I've ever met, but he's a liar. But at the end of the day, I mean, there's an opportunity out there. And then, have you ever put yourself in a position where I would like to engage, but I know if I do, this may be shunned upon me, and I may come in a negative light? Have you guys ever been in that position before?
Well, I mean, when I was a training development manager for Nextel,
okay,
man, I had women tell their husband, I don't want you in that training class.
Wow.
You can't be in that training class. Go to another training class.
Come on, man.
And I mean, there's been people like even in comedy in Minnesota, people at the church like, I don't know why you go to that comedy. He ain't funny. Why you going to the? You know what I mean? That's the husband.
You know what? It's gonna
getting upset.
It's gonna always be people that's gonna hate. But like James Tennyson, the homie, said, introduce yourself to the husband respectfully and let them know business is business. You know what I mean? So I would do the same thing. Like if I'm going, because I'm a hugger, you know what I mean? And sometimes I don't think about it, but whenever if I see a dude and I know him and I know he with his girl, I'll be like, hey, girl, you know what I mean? I'm going to hug you, you know what I'm saying? I give her a hug too.
What you going to do?
Just to kind of.
Do it again. What you going to do?
Hey, girl. Hey. You're like, I just want to, hey, you know what I mean? I'm going to give her a hug too because it ain't nothing. Like, it ain't nothing.
Right.
You know, so.
And then invite them into the meeting.
Yeah.
It's like make them feel comfortable.
Yeah, that's
as you can.
Why?
Because sometimes you don't know the situation. Don't mess your money up.
Yeah, you got.
You feel me?
Sometimes
you don't mess your money up. Just be like, here, you come sit in so that they can feel comfortable. Because sometimes it's insecurities on somebody else,
and it ain't got nothing to do with you.
It has nothing to do with you.
It's all about them. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just got to play into that and make them feel comfortable. You know,
as my uncle say, sometimes you late to the conversation.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay. I just will always. I've been struggling with that lately.
Yeah. No.
And I wanted to ask you guys because I know you guys are constantly in front of people.
Hey, you know, I'm present.
Right.
But also present. So like, let's talk about the gym.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We'll be at the gym sometimes, and you'll just, I'll walk up and be like, hey, how you doing? And sometimes women mindset is always on. You're trying to talk to them. Why is that? Why is the mindset always on you? You're trying to talk to them, or like even at the gym, or they get mad if you look, but you got on this outfit.
You got on all the leggings,
right? The small little coochie cutter,
everything, your
outfit, everything out, and then you like, and it's like, heifer, you wore, you know what I mean? And it's like how. That's why I get upset.
Understand this. Some people are just stupid. You know what I'm saying? And some people want attention, but they want attention so that they can put that stiff form out there. So they can say, man, babe, you know what I mean? I was at the gym and this dude was trying to look at me and was trying to talk to me, but they put all of that. So you can't even let that like affect your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
no. I'm just saying I see it.
It's like people out there that just see it. I'll be like man, that's what they go for. It's like it's dumb, but you know what I mean? Like,
but I'm gonna put it out there. Preston at the gym. Everybody know Preston. I wore the shirt.
Yeah.
Greatness Only shirt.
Yeah, we great.
Everybody like, hey, that's Preston's shirt. That's his friend. You got that's Preston. Even the dudes, hey man, that's Preston. You know, that's how he said it. Hey, that's Preston's shirt. That's Preston's shirt. You know what I mean? And it's just so much times where you go and you just meet. But if you're an outgoing person, there's some people who's gonna be mad at you because they don't like the fact that everybody like you.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So there's some things you can't control.
You know what? And you can't even like some people because there's some people that are insecure like that. You know what I'm saying?
You got some comments.
I know. I saw the comments. So let me go into the comment before I put myself on blast.
Yeah. So
okay,
hey, let's go to Robert.
Yeah,
let's go to Robert.
How about date or marry somebody that's not insecure? If you're a personality, then it's expected jokers gonna approach you with respect, but occasionally with intent. That's true, but sometimes the person that you fall in love with or the person that you like is insecure. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at that point, what do? You can't just say, dang, like you insecure, I can't mess with you. You just kind of got to try to make them feel comfortable in the situation. Like we're telling Preston with, you know what I'm saying, the business aspect of it. Hey, go ahead and introduce yourself to the husband to make him feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of do the same thing with, you know what I'm saying, your significant other, if that's the person that you choose to be with and they happen to be insecure because, you know, people are raised different. You know, a lot of people have different insecurities for different reasons. Some people have abandonment issues. It can go on and on and on. And it don't have nothing to do with you, but that's just how they are. You know what I'm saying? But they good outweighs they bad, you know, in a lot of situations. So it's like you kind of got to figure out how to navigate that. And sometimes the only way to navigate that is to try to make them feel comfortable. And sometimes they're not going to feel comfortable. And either they got to accept that, look, this is who you are and you're a friendly, outgoing person and you're a personality, or they just got to move around. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to come to a point where that's going to come to a head and the situation is going to either progress and, you know, you're going to stay together or you're not. And that's just what it is.
That seems like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Hey, man, but that's the way it is, though.
Big shout out to Miss Collins, praise God.
Miss Collins.
She said, if they are that insecure, then they are not secure in their relationship with God. With Jesus. The godly peace and security surpasses all the unnecessary drama and stupidity. Look at God.
See, I can agree with that.
True.
But here's my take again. And I know she'd say, President, why you always a devil's advocate? Why you always a devil's advocate?
That's all right. We need that.
Why do you, who've accomplished great amount of success, why are you still in a position of always making the extra effort to make other folks feel comfortable? I don't understand that.
But sometimes peace is better than being right.
That's a word right there.
Sometimes peace is better than being right.
That is a word.
Sometimes peace is better than being right. Y'all take that home and put it in your pocket.
Sometimes peace.
Nah, that's real. That's real, man.
It's better than
but like I
being
said,
right.
you can't control who you fall in love with, and everybody's got something. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not be insecure, but you got something else that I gotta battle against. You know what I'm saying? Or this person might be insecure, but they don't have the same devils that you have. You know what I'm saying? The same demons that you're fighting. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like everybody's different and everybody was brought up differently. I mean, you got two people raised in the same household that have two totally different views on life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they were never raised together, but they were. You know what I'm saying? So it's two different perspectives. So everybody's different, and you got to just decide for yourself if it's something that you can deal with or if it's something that you can't deal with, and then just move about your life. If it's something that you can handle, then you know how to navigate.
Now I'm gonna tell you why I don't like my comedian friends.
What?
My comedian friends, y'all look at this. Look at this. Look what my comedian friends did to me. Look what my comedian friends did to me.
I thought you did that.
You didn't do that?
I got some comedian friends.
Shit, when I saw that.
This is what comedian friends do too.
Shit, I thought that was you.
That is funny right there.
I was like, this what we doing? This
First
what
of all,
we doing?
I thought you was taking another picture at an 8th grade portrait.
Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. No.
But then when I saw that, I thought, well, what is wrong with shit?
A Christian boyfriend for the holidays.
Man, I said,
Thanksgiving is coming.
Right. I said, y'all going to hell on the scholarship. Don't come for me.
I thought that was shit.
No, sir. No, sir. Don't come for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, we really appreciate you. This is something that we do each and every Tuesday. We got guests that's going to be here. We got some actors that's going to be here next week. And we have a young lady who won on the bakery on Cooking Network. She's right here out of Texas. So we're going to start showcasing a lot of our BOBs. If you don't know what a BOB is, I don't need to tell you. You need to look it up. But it's going to be a lot of great things we're going to be able to do. And before we get out of here, big shout out. I was filming another movie before it went out, and it's called Medea's Homecoming. And it's gonna be great. We're gonna it's very fun.
Tell us about your summer.
Right. Yeah, man. I had a blessed summer.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Toured a lot. Just did a lot of great things, man. Everything is blessed and everything is happening. And I'm just happy for everyone in my life. Everybody that's around me.
And
it's
you said you shot a movie?
Yep, shot a movie. I mean, it's just so much stuff with Medea. I just said Medea Homecoming. So what we gonna do, ladies and gentlemen? It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do a screening here in Dallas.
Okay, dope.
It's gonna be on Netflix. So we'll talk about it. Be just different stuff we'll be able to do, and also October 14th. I finally decided that I'm about to get it going. The Battle of the Sexes is going to be here.
Oh my God!
I'm free that day.
October 14th.
Set my calendar.
October 14th. And if you've never been to a battle, Dallas never been. So
I'll be there.
Let me tell you about the Battle of the Sexes. The Battle of the Sexes is so much fun. It's something that I started in Atlanta maybe 13, 14 years ago. And the Battle of the Sexes is where I went from Atlanta to Denver to Virginia to Minneapolis, and successful all the way around. Everybody, I mean, we get successful all the way around. Successful all the way around. Leave my cup alone. You spilling in your cup.
Successful.
Successful. It's successful all the way around.
All right, I'm gonna stop.
But it's a success. It's a success event, and it's great. So I'm gonna do it here, and it's gonna be a great time. I'm gonna give up and tell you where it's gonna be, but it's gonna be something where you can come learn about the opposite sex. So how it works: when you come, there's a pink bag and a blue bag, and you put the question, ladies, in the blue bag. You want the men to answer. Don't put your name on it. Fellas, we put the questions in the pink bag. We want the females to answer. It's gonna be a place where you can have dinner, drinks. Nice slow music playing, but we talk to dialogue, and we're gonna have hosted by me,
grown folks,
right? Grown folk stuff. This fool, Robert. See, this is why I don't need friends like this.
Okay,
successful. Damn, that ain't funny.
Successful with it.
So that's some of the things that we're gonna be able to do. So it's gonna be fun. So make sure you tell your people. Right, he's spitting all everywhere. Right, it is. Put this over here.
Got you that deal.
So it's gonna be fun. You successfully put it in my. So it's gonna be that's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna let you know about it. So mark your calendars. It's gonna be good. So we really appreciate you. What you got going on this week, Preston?
Hey, this week, listen, this month, Greatness Only is doing the Greatness in the Gap.
Yeah, look at the shirt.
For all of our folks. And again, this is huge for us because what we try to do is go out and find pillars and giants in the industry who are doing stuff from education, law enforcement, public safety, law, who's going to kind of talk a little bit about what they're doing successfully. And then I'll be able to.
I can't bet. You know what? I'm gonna get that bell, like I said, because y'all gonna leave me alone. Y'all the one got me here drinking a red cup.
I'll be able to post it, and then just kind of show them what they're doing successfully. And we're gonna be showing 7 people throughout the entire month, from law enforcement to public safety to healthcare.
Berta, what you got going on this week, Berta? No, don't do it.
And hopefully, hopefully we'll be able to.
No, we gonna go out pressing.
Okay, people. Back to you, Berta.
Okay. Oh man, I can't. Oh man.
All right, what you got going on?
No, I'm chilling this week, I think. Yeah, but I do have a room coming up. September 29th on Wednesdays. I'm gonna have a room at Hershey's Palace coming up. So we're gonna have comedy for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all, you know what I'm saying, get ready. We about to get it popping, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be my room. We're gonna do our thing. First headliner is gonna be B. Cole out of Chi-Town. So you know what I'm saying? He's been on Comic View. He won Comic View. He was on Who's Got Jokes. Like, he's been on a lot of things. The Get Together movie, you can pull it up on Tubi. Like, so it's gonna be a fun time, man. So y'all holler at me, follow me. It's gonna be I'm gonna have it posted.
Great. Oh, I got a show Thursday.
All right.
You do got a show.
With our homegirl. We're gonna be at Kelowna. We're gonna be at the Arlington Improv.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, right up the street. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
8 o'clock.
Good. 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I know y'all Cowboy fans.
You almost
I'm going to be there because I'm not a Cowboy fan.
Right there it is. There it is. So we're gonna have the game on the outside, but it's gonna be fun. You got some heavy hitters on that show. Also, our boy in town on the 10th, Stokely. So we're gonna go to the concert. So it's gonna be good to connect with Minnesota. Well, you busy? Remember you said
the 10th. You said the 10th.
Right.
I didn't say I was doing nothing on the 10th.
I thought your people was in town.
Oh, this week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's about next month.
Shout out to Shayla. She'll be in town this weekend. My daughter actually is celebrating her 30th birthday celebration.
Hey!
She got things Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
Shayla,
you guys are both invited.
You gonna have a successful.
Damn, queuing. You gonna be queuing or something?
No. She all everything paid for. So I'll let y'all know what the situation
I eat ball food.
Show up in, it's all good.
Okay,
though.
cool.
Yeah, shout out to
all
Shayla.
right, that's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah.
What else?
Something I don't know. That's something else. Oh, my sister and my nephews be in town too.
Okay.
So that's gonna be good. We gonna go. We
queuing
gonna
or
go.
something?
We gonna Preston's house.
Right,
Come
he
on
up the
my
street.
house.
Yeah,
Welcome.
over there.
We coming.
You welcome.
So that's it. So we really appreciate you. This is your boy. I'm your boy.
Successfully. She said 30th successfully.
Your daddy. How about that? Your daddy.
I just said my 40th successfully.
Your daddy. How about that? Your daddy.
I like it. Yeah.
Your daddy. Take that now. Run, tell that. Yo, daddy.
Run, tell
That's
that.
I'm gone.
Successfully.
How
Y'all
about
have
that?
a good one.